Kaufman is a live YouTube channel. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at a new comic book, The Ultimates number 6 by Marvel Comics. It's the newest issue of The Ultimates. It's written by Dennis Camp and the artist is Juan Frigeri. We've got the Hulk from this Ultimate Universe. Looks like he's taking out all the Ultimates here on the cover. Nothing really new as far as this cover kind of goes, with the villain taking like little parts of each of the Ultimates here, or like the Avengers, as you might see Thanos doing something like this. But we've got this Hulk character who's not a member of this Ultimates team. He's definitely a bad guy working with the Illuminati, the Makers group that controls the world. We've got this idealistic young Tony Stark, who's Iron Lad, the leader of the Ultimates here. And he's putting together the Ultimates for the first time. All together, we get the full team assembled, which is pretty cool. It's a really nice team. It's a really diverse team, I feel like. It's got some pretty awesome heroes. We've got the android Human Torch, the first hero of the Marvel Universe on this team, which is cool. Not the Johnny Storm version. We've got Hawkeye, She-Hulk, America Chavez, Giant Man, Wasp, Captain America, Sif, Thor, and also Doom. And Doom's the only one that is not assembled here with the rest of the team. And Tony explains this is going to be a rescue mission. They're trying to rescue some other superpowered beings that are being held captive in this prison here. And Doom, he's the only one that's not joining them. He's got his own plans that he's working on here, which has been the case the past few issues. So, and one other nice little bit of continuity as well is they were explaining that She-Hulk wasn't around on the last mission and that she's only going to be joining the team for rescue missions or direct confrontations with the Illuminati, which is what we're getting here, is a rescue mission. So she's helping the team. I really like the artwork in here by Juan Frigeri. He's really kind of come into his own on this book, I feel like. He's just doing really great work. We've got this really interesting dynamic for this Bruce Banner Hulk character too. He's like a Buddha Hulk. So he's really mastered all of his anger. And he seems to be the most powerful version of Hulk. One of the most powerful that I've seen for sure. And he's got all these techniques that he's using, like an atomic iron fist, and it says 15 Hiroshima's level, which is pretty powerful. But he uses it to uppercut She-Hulk. And Banner basically created She-Hulk and destroyed her entire island where she lived and gave her the gamma powers. So she has a vendetta against Bruce as well and just wants to take him out. But obviously she's no match for him. And then suddenly all of the Ultimates here, we find out through Doom, he's like trying to get a signal on them and the signal gets lost. And we find out that all the Ultimates have been transported to some other dimension here by Bruce Banner. And he originally offered them tea, but now he realizes that they're just going to have to fight. So, and Tony, he's saying there's 10 of us and there's only one of him. He's still just one man, but Hulk's actually got this whole other group of all these other superpowered beings that he's using to fight the Ultimates here, and he's basically lured them into this trap. And they've all got powers of these this special flower that can only be found in this heaven that the Hulk is residing in, and it's giving them all these powers. So they start attacking the Ultimates, and we get a really big battle scene here between all these new characters and the Ultimates, and they've really got the Ultimates number. they really have no comeback at all for any of these guys. So things look dire for the Ultimates here. Even one of these guys eats the Wasp, which, of course, really ticks off Giant Man. He says he's going to kill this guy, but he can't, even though he grows as big as he can, he still can't even do anything to this character here. His name is Fat Cobra. And we see Hulk just completely smash Iron Lad. As Doom, he's trying to get the coordinates to where they are. He's trying to figure out how he can find them and why he can't get a signal on them. But then Wasp, she grows inside of this guy and comes out from inside of him and basically kills him. And Doom is able to finally get the coordinates on all these guys right when Hulk's about to finally kill She-Hulk. He's got Iron Lad and just crushes him. All the heroes are being defeated here. But at the last moment, Doom's able to teleport them all out. But we find out on the last page that it was too late and Iron Lad is dead. And we see the 12 months remaining, so we got one more year left until the Maker is released. So time is ticking, and the Ultimates seem to be at their lowest point right here as they've all finally assembled together, but Iron Lad is killed. So a pretty awesome issue, honestly. Just an action-packed issue. We get the big consequences from the battle at the end with Iron Lad supposedly being killed. Of course, this is a comic book, so I imagine he'll be back sooner than later, but really like this issue. I really enjoyed this series so far. All 6 issues I've done reviews of on my channel, so go check those out if you haven't yet. I do post daily comic book reviews. If you haven't been reading Ultimates, I'd recommend picking this up. I bet these first 6 issues come out in a trade. This seems like the end of the first story arc, so go pick that up when it comes out if you get a chance. And thanks again for watching the video. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys on the next one.